Okay, I had it wrong. You guys are saying Pocky, Nemo, Risky, Pocky. All right. I'm nervous the one Pocky is not going to break his shield. Oh, yeah, we are going to need the Swift. You're right. Pocky, Nemo, Swift.
What's good? What is good, fam?
I love Twitch chat right now. This is the best form of coaching ever. This is great. This is an amazing backseat gamer stream. All right, you guys were right, though. The first Pocky's good. We got the goldfish. We got the next Pocky. Okay. Pocky double. Okay, so we go tail slap to get rid of the stun. We go... Okay. We go tail slap to get out of the stun.
Mad.
And then we go risky. And then we get stunned again because of the snail shell. So then we go Nemo again. And then Swift. Is the double Nemo no good?
One second,
okay.
people.
Right, let's see here. Oh, fuck. All right. Yep, didn't do the math on that one. All right, well, we're gonna get one more chance here. We're gonna get one more chance. All right, I can't throw it this time. Now we gotta actually do it. Now I think we got it, right? This is easy. This is unfuckable. You just go Swift, risky, Pocky, dead.
Yep.
There's no way to get this wrong, right? There's just no way. This is it.
Oh shit.
This is it.
I already got some work back, yo. This is crazy. My man works fast. What's going on, Nova? We getting active, bro. I'm gonna give it a minute before we get see what happens. Get some people through. Then we get started.
We didn't need the crit. We didn't.
This is pollution.
There it is.
I sent him some melodies.
Demoralizer. Sorry, princess. See you later. Suck on my.
I don't know if you can hear this on the mic. That's crazy. I was literally just talking to Pollution in the DMs, just like earlier today. We was listening to music back and forth, and I sent him over some stuff. My guy gets to work quick, no playing around. That's hard. I need to reply to him, bro. I need to tell him to send me the stems, and I'll do something else too. One sec. Crazy. Alright. Yeah, so I'm gonna go share the link in the Discord real quick. Share this where we at? Yeah, I was watching the he's one of the founders or one of the developers or something like that. I know he's connected with the Axie with like Sky Mavis, but he was playing. It's quite interesting to see him play. But he's running with that double bug Pocky Aqua at the back, and this is like, this team is so good. Everyone knows that it's so good, and it's probably why Jericho's requesting it as well, because he's probably seen stuff like this. But it is very, very, very strong. Let me go get this link real quick. Yeah, I think I can cover this. This might work. No, that looks horrible. I'm scared to post that. I'm just gonna go here, bro. What are we doing? I'm just gonna go here, bro. What are we doing? Before I start hearing myself twice, I had to make sure that I muted that. Let's hatch these eggs, man. Yo, I'm excited. Hopefully there'll be some good solid immortals. You can see, bro, this is every day. Every day I have this many tabs open. Okay, I was looking at Reverse's team. I think he's still good. He or she or them, them. Oh, I need to find out 100%. Said that Geppetto was really good, so hopefully this will solve some of the issues that they were facing, and they can carry on with that. But let's go. Where do we need to go? Here's the eggs. Here's the eggs. All right. So we got 2 little babies. We got 2 little babies ready to go. Oh, thank you for the follow, my friend. I appreciate it. It means a lot. We're getting active. Gonna be a lot more Axie content here soon. So we're gonna dive deep into some teams after this. I'm gonna go through some of the comps that we've seen in the meta and what you might come against, and something that I'm exploring right now. I'm doing a lot of research for. I actually want to find out, like, why do you never see or never come across a Dawn? Literally, like, I've never fought a Dawn in the arena, so it leaves me to think that there's something here. And my idea of Axie when I first came into it was pretty interesting, because I always saw that the community and the players actually drive the meta. If you think about it this way, so I played Pokemon VGC, and the meta is implemented by the Pokemon's stats that are already completely confirmed. Yes, you can search and look for Pokemon with different natures, etc., and has boosts on stats quite similar to what we have in Axie, but the Pokemon were limited to Nintendo. So Nintendo created all of the Pokemon. So the stat manipulation, yes, is a factor, but realistically, the meta is created. It's already implemented. Whereas Axie, because we own our NFTs and we own these assets, and we can grow and breed them, and eventually we'll be able to upgrade or enhance them, we actually can control the meta ourselves. So I do think a driving factor of this game is the fact that even, who knows, a percent, but even at this rate, it could be 30% of the meta is Dawns that are yet to be discovered. So that's something that I'm actually following closely right now. I've been searching the market for Dawns here and there. When I think of a composition in a team, could a Dawn serve that purpose? Could it do that job? What stats do you need to have that? Does it need to be fast? Does it need to be, these types of things? How much HP do we need to have that works well with our shield values, etc., etc.? So we'll get into that after, but it's coming up to 8 p.m. I can't be on here too long because I'm going out at 8:30 in UK time, which is in 30 minutes. So it's going to be a quick stream. So I'm looking to hatch these eggs ASAP. So if you're here from Nova, and I want to make a statement right now, I'm so grateful to be in a position that I'm in, within the community that I'm in. The past month has been crazy for me. I think I've not grown as much as I have in this past month for a very long time, mentally and just in this space, with knowledge, with understanding. It's been amazing. So within that month, we've been able to put together Nova. I want to shout out Jack and Ian for being there for me to do that, and to help them to create this stream and drive this to where it needs to go. So I'm really thankful towards those guys and grateful. But I'm overwhelmed and really fulfilled to be helping others feel what I felt when I first came into Axie and I got the opportunity to actually be a part of the community. Playing the game for a first time is an amazing feeling. There are so many people out there that are sought after this opportunity, and to be able to help, whether it be the absolute minute percent of the entire community, being 1 or 2 people here or there, 1 or 2 scholarships that we open up. I'm just glad that we actually have the capability to give that opportunity and open that up to somebody else. This has really been a turning point in my life, and if for that to be the same, outcome or driving force in somebody else's life, is an amazing thing. So I don't take this space lightly. I don't take playing the game lightly. I don't take Web3 lightly, right? I really do believe in it. So thank you for coming through to the stream. It really helps if you give me a follow, if you go ahead and follow on Twitter and on all those things as well, because we're going to really build this space here. I want to be able to impact and give opportunities to as many people as possible. So if you're here from Nova, love, right? Go into the Discord right now if you're here from Nova and just drop a message in the chat. I want you to use the Nova emoji. Like, you see this right here, bro? No, where we at? It's a sticker. I'm tripping. Okay, you see this sticker right here, the choo-choo sticker. If you're in here from Nova right now, just drop this in the chat. That's it. There's no questions asked. That's just going to be in there. Alright? We'll start to do this more so we can keep attention from the rest of the team. I want to really get together and be a team as well. So whether we do that live on Twitch here and there, and we have more people that can come through and experience that before they get into the team, so be it. I think that's a real cool concept. But there's a lot of things that I want to bring to the table. Me and Jack are working really hard behind the scenes, so I'm really excited about what's to come. Axie is such a sick game. I get cheesy and just smile about it when I think about it, because it really felt as if it was handmade, tailor-made for me in the situation that I was in, with who I am as a person and what I've done in the past. And I think it just resonates with so many people, and it makes me realize as well how even just as kids and as children, like the natural being naturally drawn towards people, and not really having much opinions before meeting them or anything like that, being an open book essentially, is promoted when we play games together. So I think it's really cool to start a huge wave in our current societies through playing games. I think that's phenomenal. So but let's get into this. Why are we here? We are gonna hatch these eggs. You see these guys right here, right? Prickly and Pear, if I'm correct, if I'm not mistaken. We like to nickname our Axies here at Nova, simply just because that was a thing that I did with Pokemon generally. I would always nickname the Pokemon I caught. I played a lot of Nuzlocke, so that's that. I don't know if Jack has a similar, I don't know if you want to drop in the chat if you have similar influences as to why you would do that. But we've always wanted to kind of name the Axies, so they always will have nicknames. But it was Prickly and Pear, right? The parents. Now you can see both of them are beautiful immortal tanks, right? They serve that purpose. They have the zigzag for HP gain in the mouth part. They also have the double, what you call it, plant parts for the eyes and the ears, which gives them max HP stat and minimum speed stat, which then helps the card Cactus for attacking last. You get the damage bonus. So they are perfect immortal tanks. We also have Biden's. It gets rid of poison and it offers you the free shield, and then you have Hot Butt for disabling things and all that good stuff. So they were both perfect immortal plants. We thought, why not? The stats looked pretty good when it came to their genes, the recessives and second recessives sometimes being straight 3 with Cactus and Hot Butt. So Biden's is there twice. The only thing we don't have here is a guaranteed zigzag. So what we looked for with Pear was a bit more stability in those genes. We managed to find Pear and has double zigzag. There is a chance for Sirius to come through here, but what I'm going to do before we actually hatch the eggs, I'm going to go to Axie Tech, and we're gonna do the breed simulator. So I think if you're new to Axie or you're a manager in Axie, and you're looking to start breeding Axie together, 100% would recommend. Where are we at? 100% would recommend using Axie Tech to simulate your breeds, so you already know roughly your chance of what these kids are gonna look like. So we've got Pear, we need Prickly, and you know what I'm looking forward to, bro? If we get one of these childs coming out, with a sumo body, I'll go crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Sumo is just my favorite body type. I don't like. It's just unnecessarily large. When they're next to other Axies, it looks hilarious. So it's just something I'm really drawn to. So if we get a Sumo child, I'll be over the moon. All right. So if we look, these are our percentage likelihood of the outcome of the child. So we have a very high percentage for plant-based eyes and two confused eyes. Yes, we could get Pappy, which I think Pappy's the sleep is just like straight closed eyes. Ears, we've got Lotus at 46% chance. I believe Lotus, these ears right here. We also have Rosa, which is these orange roses. So though they dominate, so we're most likely going to get a plant ear. We also have Bidence at 96% for the back, so quite confident on that. We should 100% get Bidence on both Axie. There is a chance that we get Garish Worm though. Garish Worm would kill the build, so that would be pretty unfortunate if that does happen. So Bidence is a really important one for us here. The mouth is 84% zigzag. We do have a chance of Piranha and Sirius at 3, but we also have this which could snipe us with Hungry Bird, which is Insectivore. I don't think this would... It kills the concept of an immortal plant because it will no longer have healing access. But the actual Hungry Bird, Insectivore is a card. I mean, it's a pretty decent card if we think about it. Insectivore is a pretty decent card. You have 110 damage output. You put up 40 shields as well, and you will target these bug targets with less than 50%. So I do think that could work within a meta where we are seeing a lot of double bug teams. If we get sniped with it, I will be disappointed because I do want the zigzag, but I don't think it would be the end of the world. Cactus is 90%. You can see we have a slight chance for Arco. Arco is really not needed in any way, shape or form, so we'd really like to avoid that as well. But again, great chance for Cactus. Hot Butt 87%. Now Navaga and Tadpole. I know Tadpole is a decent card and like you can stop a lot of crit shenanigans with it, with the jinx factor that it gives. But the other one, what was it called? I don't even remember what it was called. Navaga. Okay, Navaga. Oh, okay. Yes, this is a definite comp killer right here. If we get this, it kills the build. So our fingers have to really be crossed for the tail. I think we should be okay on back and the horn and the mouth. We have to have our fingers crossed as well. So these two right here are just the only concerns. But hopefully we'll get that. Again, we should have the good eyes and ears, which is fine. We'll get the right stats at least. But if we get Hungry Bird, we will have a slightly faster plant because the bird gives a boost 3+ to speed and 1 to morale or HP. I think it's one of the two. If we go quickly to Axie Zone, so these are all just like, I like to make sure that people know tools to use. So if you're a scholar here and you're coming and you don't know these tools, you can basically check a lot of stuff out using these. Here we can get base stats, so I can tell that the aqua body for an Axie will give me a stat of 39 HP, 39 speed, 35 skill and 27 morale, and that will be my base. So anything as a body part then adds to that. So if I have an aqua body part, I'm gonna get +1 HP and +3 speed. So these are the additional stats. So that means with one aquatic body part, I will have 40 HP and 42 speed, right? So that's kind of how it works. Looking at this stuff, like I said, the bird will give us 3 speed and 1 morale. So we'll actually have, I think, 33 or 34 speed. Look at the base. The base is 31, so you'd add 3 to that. It'd be 34 speed. We'd have a 34 speed plant with also a, what does it add to morale, right? It was 36 morale, not 35. So again, these minute details don't really matter too much, but let's get into the breed. Right, Prickly and Pear, what have you done for us today? Well, I'm nervous, you know. I can't lie. I'm actually nervous. This is the first time I've witnessed an egg hatching in Axie. I think I've seen once Logic hatch an egg as well, and him click the morph to adult button and all that stuff. So I'm not sure what's actually about to happen. Do we get like an animation like in Pokemon and stuff? Like is that what happens? Or let's find out. Oh, I can't authorize it from here. Oh wait, I can't authorize it. Okay, suspense. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to make a message real quick. What suspense. I can't even authorize it from here. What we're gonna have to do, oh shit, there's me. I'm gonna have to reach out real quick. Yeah. Okay, cool. We'll sort it out. We're sorting it out. Alright, cool. Yeah, my bad. I was so excited. I was like, let's pop this egg, 100%. What's going on, Jack?
You. What's good? Hey, man. Yeah, I just muted the Twitch, but yeah, I'll stream it, man.
But yeah, if you get your screen shared up, we can watch it from here. So we'll do that.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go. Again, this is the Nova Discord. There will be links to it on my Twitter. Sorry. So if you'd like to join the Nova Discord channel, you can. Our scholarships are handed out through Buo's services. So there will be directory for that if you are interested. Okay, I think we got it. All right then. So this is the moment, bro. This is the moment. There is no like animation, right, before the egg comes out, or the Axie comes out of the egg. Sorry.
Let's see. I don't know, man. I haven't seen one, so this is exciting for me too.
Oh gosh, yo, let's get it. The first Nova egg.
Right, prickly pear. So.
Morph that one. Yeah.
1233.
Let's morph that.
Oh no, more waiting.
Oh no, Geos, don't do this to me.
Let's see.
Okay, but
I think we can do it in a minute.
It's 10 minutes past 1, right? If I'm not mistaken, in your time zone.
Mountain time, yeah.
They are cheap. All right, we may as well click the other one as well. So we've got to wait for them. So yeah, same time. We literally did it there and then.
Well, this one should be 1 minute earlier. So.
All right. Well, suspense is there. You keep that there, and when they pop, let me know. What I'm gonna do in the meantime, however, just looking over a couple of streams. Seeing some comps, seeing some different influencers playing whatever they're playing. There are so many compositions that I want to be able to build. Like it's so vast. Sometimes it's really daunting to think, how many builds are possible to put together. It's true that in this space, I think you have to really, do your research and study down your comp before you purchase it and before you get your hands on a full comp, because you got to knuckle down and really like grind your deck. If you think about it this way, like constantly changing composition from composition, Axie from Axie within the setup, and not finding or noticing, paying attention to the key parts of the game, which is you playing it, right? And you can end up kind of passing the blame of a comp not doing well because of the Axie, instead of focusing, as a lot of players should do in these stages of the game, on the actual playing factor and your decision making within the game. So I do believe that you can grow into a composition, and although it might not be the best, you you can thoroughly understand your composition to outplay somebody. And that's something with Axie that I do actually believe in. I think there are some things that are pretty much auto win, and you have your complete counters and whatnot. But in the grand scheme of things, if you get a composition together and you knuckle down with it, learn how to play with it best, you can grind. That isn't to say, I think when you get to the higher ends of the MMR, like personally, I'm not a higher end spectrum MMR player currently, so I don't speak out of personal experience, but what I've heard and what's commonly spoken about is the fact that you mainly need more than one composition to be able to maintain your position sometimes in those higher MMRs, because you'll just come up against teams that do shut you down and you just have no way of winning, and lose streaks can become a thing. So being able to have a composition that installs multiple different variations, by this I mean having the capability to have a rotation of Axies that all fit within a composition, but they serve different purposes and allow the core of your composition to work against different things. And with a team of 3, that can be very difficult because you're limited to numbers, and you don't have much flexibility for that rotation factor. So to keep the comp, centralized, it then stems further than you putting a composition together for an Axie's body parts and its utility of those body parts. It actually stems further to like HP values, the actual speed factor, so you can win in certain scenarios. Then the utility comes second to that once you've decided the actual stats value. And building comps for me starts with stats. So one thing I do on the marketplace is always search and filter down with min-max stats or specific stats to help the utility side work. So in terms of team building, it can get very complex. Sometimes it's very daunting for people to look on the marketplace and find something, just because there's 633,000 Axies right now sitting there waiting to be purchased. That's a lot of choices and a lot of variations that you can put together. So if we look at the core of most comps, they have that stat reasoning behind it. Now, utility, yes, you could say, well, a poison comp is straight utility because you need the Axies to do certain things. They need to be able to utilize poison and utilize different skills to make poison more effective. So Spam and Rice's team, for example, you can clearly tell that it's jumping poison. It needs to be able to hit the back door. It needs to be able to skip the front line. Those are utility pieces. But I believe that they would start the build with stats. So stats refers to roles for me. If we're talking about building a team, I need to assign certain roles for that team. Now, why plants will always and forever be meta, and why we chose to breed plants in the first place, is because they serve that role with their HP stat as the tank, right? And a tank is always going to be necessary within a team until somebody probably builds otherwise. But as of right now, the role of a tank, the role of an absorber of damage, is always necessary. So when you're starting with your tank, most compositions will start with a plant simply because of that. Now, things with plants, they can have a lot of utility because the stat is final. You already know that plants are going to be the tank version of and play that role. You can then start to work with utility. So poison, the plant becomes your front line. It becomes straight as a brick wall and needs to be attacked as much and as frequently as possible, right? There isn't any Axie skill in the game right now that draws attacks to it other than aroma, and being a frontliner, you don't necessarily need it. People argue the fact that applying aroma to your front line would be very niche and specific if the opponent had the ability to jump as well. So jumping poison versus jumping poison might lose to an egg bombing plant, right? And that's something to even think about. I don't think that's meta. I don't think that's been used, right? So there are so many different builds and niches that go on in this brain, let me tell you, on a daily basis. It's very hard to navigate the marketplace. I tweeted out earlier today that I actually would like to see a watch list in the marketplace. I think that would be extremely helpful, because when I'm searching through all these Axies, I end up having all of these tabs open up from just different Axies, liking the concept of them, having them open so I can go back and refer to the stats and everything like that to build a composition together. Why would it not be? It would be 100 times easier for me to just have maybe a little tab right here that says watch list, and I can click that and I can see every Axie that's up here, but fluently, right? I don't know if you agree with that. Maybe that's a me thing. Maybe I'm just being spoiled. I want to be spoiled with a watch list, but I think that would help in a lot of aspects. But poison, of course, you need the yam, right? You need the yam. So yam is it's a well used part on plants, so it's not very hard to get access to them. And I think the price of tanks are very much coming down right now, and this is quite an amazing time in the marketplace to be acquiring things, because I do think when Battle version 2 comes out, and like all of the Axies you currently see are indefinitely going to be more valuable, because the game will have more utility for them. So the assets themselves are actually going to become more of a utility than they already are. So this is $76 right now, but it's Battle version 2 upgrades and what land gaming offers to it just makes it a bit more worth than $76. And the floor price of an Axie, when there's more variations of what you can do with the Axie, might then be double this. So I think the marketplace is really interesting. It's a great place to be in right now. You can scoop like crazy shit up. I know you really never want a yam mech, but you can try and breed for a nutcracker with a straight nutcracker line or anything like that for $79. So a lot of the time I find myself here just looking at stuff almost and just piecing compositions together from the runts almost, and how close the runts are to actually being something viable. So if you've never done this before, I advise 100% go into the cheapest price. This is what I did before I got into Axie, because I was trying to invest into it myself, and I could never seem to, I really couldn't afford to get a composition together that I would like to have played. So big shout out to Nova over here for making that opportunity happen. But go to the Florida market and find some gems. It's possible. It always is possible. Again, you can remove the yam altogether and just find some crazy stuff down here. It could even be the fact that they are not immediately that great. It might take a breed out of them, but I do think breeding is the way to open the meta up. So I love it down here in the bottom. So Koi, see, this is interesting. A mech with Koi. Yes, it has a hero for the 0 use, but it also has the self rally mouth. So this is potentially trash. Let's be real. This is unusable. It's poop. It doesn't offer enough damage. Yes, you have dual blade for 130, right? And you could get double dual blade. You could even self rally twice into dual blade, and potentially you get the crit damage here. Does 333, right? So you're killing absolutely everything. Now you do have hero. You could check the genes. Hero, risky beast. You're most likely going to get hero again, but you could breed this with a triple risky beast and try for risky beast, because I think here if you had self rally, risky beast, and a way to win in 1v1s, this is a tier 1 top of the leaderboards mech in your hands, right? So breeding opens up so many doors and avenues. And then what I would have to do now, if I was interested in this for real, I'd have to open a link in a new tab, and I know that's really not hard to do because I can go back and just reference him later. But imagine if I just went watch list. You know? Is that me? Is that just me? Bro, sorry, someone's trying to call me right now. I have to tell them, yo, we're on the stream. Any luck with those eggs yet, Jack? My chat ain't.
Hey, Seas, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, they're hatched.
Oh, they're hatched?
Yeah. If you wanna jump back to mine.
Okay, then. Let's go. We're gonna have to think of some nicknames as well.
Yeah, I've been thinking. It'll come to our mind. It'll come up. I was looking at this. This is also interesting. Before we.
1 second. I might have to leave and come back. It's not loading. 1 sec. Damn, son. All right. Let's go. Work. Yes, let's go. Oh, yes. I like the look at the screen.
So I don't know if you want to say anything about land, but the floor prices have come down about 30% since last week.
I was going to say, I think the floor was like close to 15.
Yeah, it was, and now it's 12. I think it may be just a adjustment in ETH.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, it's getting down there, right?
Yeah.
I know a lot more is going to be issued, right? Only whatever 10% of the plots are actually held right now.
Yeah.
But it's just interesting to see such a dramatic move when really no news has come out.
Yeah. So, like, these prices really are directly affected by Ethereum simply because that's what they are priced in, right? They're on the market for an Ethereum value. So, as Ethereum does what it's doing right now, which I think is coiling, personally, it's obviously dropping in value. So these floor prices are going to come down. Now, this is where it's tough, bro. If you got to think about it, the balance of kind of like Ethereum doing what Ethereum is doing, Axie Infinity's economy doing what it's doing, and like how they intertwine essentially is going to be interesting, because that affects price directly. If we have Ethereum, do the shoot at the end of the year towards more like an 8,000 figure, and Axie Infinity doesn't really kind of shoot off and propel at that point, the floor price is still going to drastically increase because Ethereum is drastically more valuable. So it is really interesting to be a part of. I will say this though, I am very confident on the value of these assets majorly moving north, right? Like I really don't. I think the best form, and again, none of this is financial advice, but my idea of the best form of investment now would be something to do with digitalized real estate. I think it's going to be an important part of Web3's development, and having skin in the game early in that field, I think will. Oh, that's clean. We got one.
Yeah.
Look at the purity on that. Okay, so it still has Navaga and Garish Worm, but
Cactus, and then Garish Worm came up to recessive 1.
yeah. Okay, but that's good though. That's solid. That's a solid Axie right there.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Beautiful.
And then the second one.
Oh, my fingers are crossed for Sumo.
It's taken a little longer.
Man.
See something wrong with Please Try.
Failed.
Yeah, so this maybe it is ready. Hold on, let's refresh. Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Is that the second one? Yeah, that's the second.
Okay, so we got two clean. We're in the clear. Let's go. Straight.
Oh, that's good too.
Yeah, straight purity. Well, not really
Double
100%,
zigzag,
but
Cactus Biden's hop up.
the hot butt's disappointing. If I'm honest, I don't want to see 2 Navagas, but
Yeah. What does this one have again?
it has
Navaga
in the middle. We need to phase out the hot. We just want hot butts, right? So, but no, bro, I'm happy with that. We got 2 more solid immortal tanks now. I think these will, if I'm not mistaken, these are going to be available for scholars soon.
Yeah, for sure.
So we'll do some work behind the scenes to get that where it needs to be. But immortal plant's huge part of the meta right now. So if you're interested in rocking an immortal plant, like we said, go ahead and join the Discord server and follow the FAQs for applying. Yeah, I'm lit, bro. We gotta think of some names though. No,
We do. The
Yeah, I think
selected
it's
or not?
a-
Oh, I guess you need to wait some time before you can breed them.
oh yeah, probably not even on the well. I think they go immediately on the system, but it is what it is.
Yeah. All right.
Nice success, though. They're identical twins, right?
They are identical.
They are identical twins, bro. We had identical twins. Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Sure.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Oh man, I'm sorry whoever gets Tweedledum, but Tweedledee and Tweedledum, I like that, bro. We had identical twins the first breeding session. Oh man, yo, breeding's cool, bro. Breeding is cool.
Yeah,
I'm
this
not
is
gonna lie.
this is some pretty good value, right? I mean, Biden zigzag cactus hop.
Yeah, I mean, what would be the floor price right now for? I think an immortal with like clean stats like that we have and clean-ish genes, I would say $280 in value, so like 0.05, 0.04.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
190, right?
yeah. And that's with zero breed as well, yeah. See, that's what I mean. Immortal plants are just like, they're a staple, so I think there's going to be always a large variety of them. If you go to stats and min-max them, just so we know, so max health and then obviously, yeah, 31 speed. It's so annoying. Yeah, it's so annoying to get 31. So yeah, the value is pretty similar. 190s, 200. I think people are stocking up on these right now, and it's like a very scholar basis form of tank, but they're just so powerful. They're very easy to use as well. It's quite simplistic. You want to utilize your free shield when you can, get damage off when you need to, and get your health back here and there.
So these two, this is what it looks like.
Okay.
It's not that bad. The tail's not that bad.
Yeah, but I get the feel that we're slowly evolving towards Navaga tail, and I don't like that.
Right.
So yeah, I think if we were gonna continue the production line of breeding immortal tanks, we'd probably have to get a 3 dominant recessive 1 and 2 hot to breed with both of them.
Yeah, so let's see which one's what are the, oh yeah. Which one is the keeper? We could probably determine that now.
Yeah, the one with 2, it has 2 hot butt, and the other one has 2 Navaga, so I'd
put them next to each other here. Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
There we go. Let's go. First Nova babies, bro.
So this one, zigzag, series, cactus.
Yeah.
So we want. So this one's the keeper, I think.
Yeah.
Or.
Yeah. That one has better eyes and ears, but I mean it doesn't really matter. It's just Garish Worm and Navaga, whereas over here you've got. Okay, yeah, Biden's is the keeper, 100%, bro. Biden's is the keeper. Yeah. We just have to get Navaga out, basically.
Yeah, just one with pure, just 3, but.
Yeah, Biden's is like the key element. So, any mutations other than Biden's, like, are okay. Navaga's really bad just because its utility is being the first Axie to attack, which is complete opposite to the cactus. So it's like, what? It just doesn't work at all. So yeah, it does 120 damage, 120% with being the first to attack. So you normally put it on like a fast.
You never see this.
Yeah, I think there's tech for it. You can definitely run like a what you like. And this is where it doesn't really make too much sense. You can go for Arco on an Aqua instead of Koi, and then have that in place of Koi for the extra damage that it does.
Bird instead of hair?
Pardon?
Can you do this on a bird instead of hair?
100%. Yeah, if you're the fastest Axie, like you get that bonus, and but it's just
Yeah, you're gonna
hair
go up
does
against
hair does more damage. It does damage on plants, which is more valuable for a bird, because bird does equal, like, is super effective against everything that Aqua is super effective against anyway. So
yeah.
but yeah, no, that Tweedledum is the he's got the
Keeper.
good ones. Yeah, he's got the good genes.
Goes to Scholar.
We have to
Good.
put a comp together.
Yeah, we're gonna do some comps next few days.
All right then, bro. Nah, thank you for doing that. I appreciate you. Like I said, I can't be.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna be here on the stream for too long. So everyone that came through to the Twitch stream, whether you're here still or you actually at some point came through, or maybe you're watching this back on a VOD, whatever it might be, thank you for tuning in. I'm gonna do a lot more streams. Not just like this. Obviously, we're not gonna be breeding eggs every other week. We'll breed as much as we can, but we'll see. But like I said, I'm gonna be bringing some more composition based content, and even obviously playing the game as well. So thank you for coming through. We're about to get out of here. Jack, bless.
Yeah, man.
Happy birthday to Tweedledee and Tweedledum. And yo,